made it up to Payson, and we are in the Houston Mesa campground just north of Payson, site number 26. Site number 26. Very nice site. Big area over here. Pretty good shade. Super nice campground. Very easy to get to. Nice little sites. Some big pull-throughs. Well, apparently the trailhead parking at Horton Creek that we want to go to is closed. So we have to park here at the Derrick trailhead, which is where we are right now. All right, we are starting out on the Horton Creek Trail. We had to use the Derrick trailhead, and we're on some kind of cut through now to get to Horton Creek because roads are closed and under construction. There's a campground up here. This is a bunch of the work they're doing. And I think we might have made it to the Horton Creek trailhead. Not much water in the creek today. From what we could tell, we had to go like 1.5 miles or so before we get to some river or stream or where the water really runs. We finally made it to some running water. Little pool here. Now we're up above the creek stream. Well, this is the main trail, obviously very popular. A lot of horse hooves. Well, this is the real trail. There are a lot of horse hoofs and horse marks and that kind of stuff on it. We were away from the creek for a while, but now we're back next to it. Very pretty creek. Makes you think the whole area is like this, but it's really like this right next to it. What do you see? Well, this is the waterfall that we had for our turnaround point, which actually the other place was prettier. There are tons of these little waterfalls and cascades all up and down the creek. There she is, bushwhacking a little bit, trying to get closer. A whole field of lupine here.
Hard to see.
It's hard to see it.
The purple is very pale, but it's beautiful.
There, hold it still. Made it back. Night 2 at spot number 26. There's a javelina walking through the park. We just heard a coyote. There's another one.
That's a big guy.
That's a big javelina.
They're gonna go down into that little draw, from one little draw to the next, I think.
Well, there's 3 of them. All 3 of them there. Maybe there's more coming too.
I don't think so. I know where they're coming from. Unless they're down in that draw to the right. Unless there's a little indentation down there. But I certainly didn't see them till they came out of that brush right there. So 3's kind of a weird number. So you can see them scratching. It's a way. You'd scratch there and I'd scratch. You'd scratch my bum and I'll scratch your bum. Oh, here comes this one. This is the runt, and we thought he was good sized.
There's the guy right outside our window. We are at Teddy Roosevelt Reservoir, Roosevelt Lake, north of Phoenix, at the Visitor Center on a warm April day. Celebrating America's 250th, there's a cool trade engine. We stopped at a museum here in Globe. We're going to grab a bite to eat and then we're going to go check it out.
The new 1987.
Beshmagawa is a spectacular 200-room Salado Pueblo occupied between AD 1250 and 1450. Salado, a Spanish word meaning salt, is the name given the prehistoric peoples who inhabited the upper Salt River region between AD 1150 and 1450. Bashmagawa is an Apache word meaning place of metal and is what the Apaches first called the early mining towns of Globe and Miami. This name was later given to the site. The site was first excavated in the 1930s. Well, this is what it looks like today. And this is what they think it looked like originally. All right, a little tour. This place is called Beshpagawa.
Oh yeah, this is what they did with probably roof. Storage room.
Little storage room.
North Pat. Oh, yes, it is it.
What are we in some big kind of common building, huh?
Mm-hmm. Moved from Illinois out here, and then passed away.
This place is huge. How many people they say they thought lived here?
350.
350, huh? Just touring town in our little LTV now. We saw quite a few neat murals in Globe. This was probably our favorite right here. Railroad Park right here.